Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. I am fine too, I thank God. I am back guys after 2 weeks of being away. I missed you so much and I know you missed me too. Last time I posted Malia's love story and I saw your beautiful comment telling me, Bella, we missed you. Oh my God, it is good to see you again. But that video was an old video that I had in my other channel that no longer exists. So I was like, instead of losing that beautiful love story, I should bring it here so that you can rewatch it. Those who did not get a chance to watch it can watch it. I noticed most of you are asking, where is Malia? Bella, we need to know, where is Malia? Why Malia is not on social media? Why she left to YouTube? We used to follow her. Yeah, so guys, Malia is very fine. Yes, some of you who follow her on Instagram, Malia got married, is now in Poland, and has got a child. I'll be bringing to you the happily ever after, the update of what happened after her relocating to Poland, why she left YouTube, a lot of that, because I know you deserve it. We brought the love story, so I think it will be good to bring the update. So just be patient with us. The update is coming. I will also be sharing her Instagram account name here so that you can follow her on Instagram, because Malia is on Instagram and once in a while posts something. Yeah, so it's not that she disappeared completely as some of you guys insinuated in the comment section. Yeah, all is fine with Malia. If it wasn't fine, I don't think I was going to post that video again, because when a story doesn't work, you won't see it on my channel. Yeah, so with all that said guys, we are going to be jumping into our today's video. Our today's video is going to be a story time of a Nigerian lady by the name of Ogee, or G-E-E, Ogee. Yeah, who found an amazing guy on a dating site. And that dating site, I mentioned it here when I shared one of the success love story of another Nigerian girl too. I remember sharing with you even how to use it, because I talked to that girl and I was like, share with us how to use that dating site. Okay, we'll be mentioning that dating site and you're going to remember it, that I shared it here. So the story is very amazing guys. It's so juicy. Yeah, you'll have a lot to learn from it and you'll be encouraged, because the reason to why Ogee decided to share the success love story here on my channel is to encourage you all not to give up, to keep on pushing. No matter, it can seem to be very difficult, but remember, always keep it in mind that it's not impossible. So without wasting much of your time, let me welcome our dear beautiful Ogee to share her love story. Welcome girl.
Hi guys, my name is Ogee. I'm a Nigerian married to a Polish man living in the UK. I just want to share my successful love story on how I met my Polish man on the dating site. Guys, I'm here just to encourage ladies out there, because I know that there are so many ladies out there looking for love and they are ready to love, but they don't know where to find it. And funny enough, the dating site is a place that so many of us look down on. We already have this belief that the dating site is not for me, it doesn't work for me, this, that. That's negative mindset. So the reason why I decided to come on here to share my story, so that you will know that the dating site still works, because I was just like you, like my mindset was just like your own, but I decided to just give it a try and see if it's going to be positive for me. And hey, at the end of the day, it worked out so perfectly well. Let me just say that has been my best decision ever, because the dating site gave me the best man ever. You can connect with me on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at it's Ogee. And you guys, let me just say this, I'm not gonna come here and tell you that it was all rosy, it was all easy for me. No, of course, my first time joining the dating site, it wasn't easy. I won't lie to you, it wasn't easy, because there are days that I felt like giving up, and in fact there are days that I was like, oh my god, this thing is not working. But the difference between me and you is that even when I tell you that it's not working, I will still go back there and still try again. Now, I met my man on a dating site. It's interracial dating central. And normally I don't even know this site. Like, I don't even know this site from anywhere. I think I saw the site on Bella's page. Yeah, on Bella's page, because here on YouTube I noticed that her videos keep on coming to my FYP. Like, I kept on seeing her videos over and over again, and if that was even, I don't know, will I just say that that was one of the reasons that, like, the thing that gingered me, like, to go and try. Because normally, left for me, I wouldn't have even known where to go and search or where to register or all of that. Because at first, before I started watching her videos, I already have this mindset that, in fact, the dating sites are for scammers. There are no real people there. It's just people trying to pretend to, like, to get one thing or the other, you know, just that mindset. And but then I was like, okay, one day I decided to just, like, let me just try and see if it works for me. Because normally I do see success stories on her YouTube page, people talking about how they met their man on the dating site or dating apps. And whenever I see their success stories, I'll be like, wow, oh my god, this is beautiful. Like, when would this be me? And so this fateful day, I decided to give it a try. So I decided to go sign up on the dating site, Interracial Dating Central. Now, at first, like, that was my first time trying the dating site. It was my first time using the dating site. I didn't even know how it works. I didn't even know how to, like, navigate around those sites. Like, I was just, like, you know, of course, like a novice, I was just trying to understand how everything works. And I noticed something that because I was using the free version, like, I didn't pay, so I was using the free version. I noticed that there are some features that I cannot use. Now, on Interracial Dating Central, you won't be able to start up a conversation, like, I mean, to send a message first to somebody. Why? Because you're using the free version. So the only way you can communicate with somebody is by sending flex notification to people. So I was just there, like, going through the sites, looking at people's pages, people's profile. Then I came across my husband's page, and what caught my attention was his pictures. Like, his pictures, his profile was well edited, and his pictures, I think he had, like, is it 4 to 5 pictures in there, and they were just full with activities. Like, so when I saw the pictures, like, I got interested. Like, I liked his picture, do you get? Then I had to, like, go through his profile, and after going through his profile, because I needed to, like, to see the kind of person he is and all, I decided to, like, to send him a flex notification. Now, that flex notification is just like the normal like that we do, like, on social media, do you get? So, and me, I wasn't even having the mindset that this person will reply me or this person might not reply me. Like, I just did it just like the normal way we do, like, people's picture. Now, after some time, I think after like 3-4 days, he sent me a message. Like, he replied my notification with a message, and I got the message notification. I didn't open it immediately. I left that message for like 2 more days, because I didn't have interest. Do you understand? And I wasn't even ready to, like, I wasn't expecting anything big or any big deal like that. So I felt that, of course, it was going to be like a normal hi, hello, how are you, and all. So I left it for 2 days. And now let me tell you, before I met my man, I met this guy on that same dating site, David. David is from Spain, but he lives in the UK. But one thing I noticed about David is that he has this fetish belief, like, he's obsessed with the feet. Now, David is this kind of guy that he likes the feet. if more than your face. But David prefers to ask you for your feet, pictures of your feet, than pictures of you, like your face. And at first he was hiding that from me. He didn't tell me that initially, because according to him, he was like that he was scared that I might leave him, blah blah blah. Because of course we were talking very well, and based on the way we were talking, I thought he was even the one, because our conversation was going very well, like we're engaging very well. And sometimes whenever we talk on voice call, we talk for like 1 hour, 2 hours. So I felt he was the one. So, and that was the reason why I didn't give my man like that attention, because in my mind I was like, okay, I'm already with David, so there's no point like giving too much attention out. Do you get? And when David told me about his fetish obsession with the feet, in fact, I wasn't comfortable about it, because of course, you know, as an African girl, it's weird. Like, that was weird for me. In fact, I've not even heard that before, that somebody cherished the feet more than your face. It was weird. And he's this kind of person that he values tickle, like to tickle you. And he used to tell me that one of his fantasy is to tie his partner. He would tie you up somewhere and tickle you, and that you'll be screaming, shouting, and that screaming, that shouting, that you're screaming, shouting, he's enjoying it. In fact, after telling me all of this, like, I was like, wow, I don't think I'm ready to go through all of this pain. And I was like, no, I can't do this. And before you know it, I stopped talking to him. I stopped responding to his messages. That was how he kept on sending messages, calling me. Like, I just tried to ignore him, because of course I can't take that. You get? I know what I want, because I can't imagine like you'll be together with your partner and he's just all over you, like your feet, you know, trying to tickle you. Oh, no, that's weird. Like, for me, like 100% weird. So after I decided to like leave him, because I wasn't interested.
So guys, a bit of a pause, and I want to talk about this thing that Ogee talked about when she came across the guy that was so obsessed with the feet. So some of you that are my babies, you know, I always advise you, when you're chatting with a guy, make sure you ask the question of the sex fantasies. But yeah, some guys can be like, I don't have any, but time will tell. With time, you will discover it. Just like how Ogee discovered that the guy had the fetish with the feet. And yes, those kind of guys exist. They don't care about your face. They don't care like how your body looks, but your feet. When they are walking in the streets, you know, a normal guy will be maybe staring at ladies, maybe because they have got a beautiful face or a beautiful body, but a guy that is so obsessed with their feet, they will be looking at women's feet. And most of you have come across these guys. I've got some questions from my babies. Bella, I've been chatting with this guy and he is complimenting me a lot about my feet. Is that normal? And I always tell you, it's not normal. Not normal at all. And not only the feet. When a guy picks one of your body part and compliments it, that's wrong. Never take it as something normal. Yeah, because if a guy is like, oh my god, I just like your behind, you've got a very beautiful behind, every message you're behind. No, that is really irritating. It doesn't sit right. Okay, just tell me I'm beautiful and that's it. There is no need for you to point out one of my body part and highlight it, talk about it all the time. But another thing that you guys need to know, with men that have got these obsessions, for example, this one of feet, they also tend to have very weird sex fantasies. So if you're a lady that is traditional, you're not into such kind of men, it can be a big no. To me, it's a big no. And I know it's a no to most Black African women. Something else I need to add here, and it is yesterday when I was chatting with one of my babies, came across this guy, and this guy sent her a number of questions, and she came to ask me, Bella, how can I respond to this guy? He really seems to be good, and through his questions, he's asking very serious questions. So sent me the questions, and when I went through those questions, I was like, really? How can someone ask you questions that he got from AI? How? Why can't a guy ask questions by himself, like normal questions, genuine questions? Because me going through all those questions, they were from AI generated questions. So if this guy did not want to waste his time to come up with genuine questions and ask my baby, why should my baby waste her time to respond those questions deeply? Because that guy demanded that my baby should respond to his questions deeply, not just shallow replies. And that's when I got super angry. And I was like, you know what? No, he did not want to waste his time. He did not want to tire his mind. Nigerians will tell you tire. He did not want to tire his mind. Think of questions, and he wants you to tire your mind to reply to his messages. No way, we're not going to do that. And another thing that I came to learn recently, because I told you, you guys learn every day. Some of you learn from me, but I also keep on learning. I can't say that I know everything, not at all. So before, I used to think that these guys that comes up with 10 questions all at once, some questions can be really long. They're just time wasters, okay? That is what I used to think, and I haven't changed that. It is like that. Yes, they are time wasters. But one thing I was not aware about, I used to joke about it and be like, these guys ask you questions as if they're doing a research. But recently, I came to discover that it's true. Some of these guys, it's not a joke. They are doing a research. You find someone is at the university and maybe they told him to do a research about online dating and relationships, things to do with love. That is when you see them coming with these kind of questions. And when they ask you, it's not that they ask you to just answer the shallow way, like I said previously. No, they want you to respond in a long way, so that it can help them with their research. You respond to 10 questions, they're going to come again with another 10 questions. The questions will not end. So he is a time waster, yes, but at the same time, he's using you. So when you come across that kind of a guy, run. Yeah, so we have those who have got their fetishes, but we also have these people that are doing the research on you without you knowing. So my baby was like, what, Bella? I didn't even think about it. You're really experienced in these things. So we just ignored that guy and moved forward. So even if a guy won't tell you about his fetishes, please guys, make sure you ask if this guy has got any fetishes, if this guy has got any weird sex fantasies, and there is a way to put that question. I think I taught you that. Yeah, how to do it. So let's continue with Ogee's love story.
Then I now remember that somebody sent me a message on my inbox. Do you get? And that was when I had to go and check the message. And you guys, something felt different when I checked that message. And that thing is, normally when people want to send you a message on dating sites, they'll be like, hi, hello, how are you? Short messages like that. But my husband didn't even send me such message. He sent me a very long message and he attached his his WhatsApp number there. So he was like, we can chat more on WhatsApp. And the reason why he added his WhatsApp number, he's a very busy person, and normally he doesn't stay long in the site. He doesn't stay long at all in the site. He always, in fact, sometimes 1 week, sometimes 2 weeks, he will just come and check if he has notification or blah blah blah. When I saw the message, I read it. In fact, I was surprised. I was like, wow. And with the beautiful things he said on the message, I was like, wow. That's, in fact, it was even the content of the message that that gingered me to send him message on WhatsApp. And I decided to, okay, since he left his WhatsApp number, I sent him message. And you guys, I didn't even know that he has been waiting for my messages on WhatsApp. So when I sent him message, we started talking, and that was when I got to know that his subscription on the dating site was just remaining 2 days to expire. And he was like, once this thing gets expired, that he's not going to renew it again, that he'll just leave it, and in fact he will take his fate that this site didn't work for him, Then that was like 2 days. We met 2 days before his subscription would get expired. So we started talking online, where it was going, like the conversation was going, and like he was very jovial. Let me tell you something, a man that truly wants you, a man that truly loves you will not stress you. My husband did not even stress me for 1 day. And you see this thing that some ladies used to complain that he's asking me for nude, he's asking me for camera down, show me this, show me your body. Right from the beginning, even till today, even before we got married, my husband has never asked me for my nude pictures, or maybe call me on video calls and be like, show me this, show me that. No, instead we're having genuine conversation, real-time conversation, like we're talking about ourselves, like your day. Do you understand? We're trying to know more about ourselves. And sometimes we do play question games, and these question games, you ask me question, then you give me sincere answer, and also I will ask you the same questions and you're going to give me sincere answers too. So that was how we're going, like the bond was getting strong. We're getting to know ourselves very well. See, let me tell you, I'm not going to come on here and tell you that we didn't quarrel. Of course, there are days that we quarrel. In fact, there are days that I'll be like, get out, I don't want to talk to you, the up and down. Like for me, I think it's normal in every relationship, because imagine you're in a relationship with somebody and in fact it's just going straight, there is no quarrels, there is no up and down. That means that person is not real to you. Do you understand? We had quarrels, we had arguments, we had disagreements. In fact, there are days that he will be like, I don't want to talk to you again, go away, things like that. But the beautiful part of it is that we still see each other coming back. Like we still see ourselves coming back to each other, and that alone is just so beautiful, And that was how conversations kept going, and there has never been a day that we didn't talk to each other. And not even, we text, and also we do video calls, and our video calls is always every day. In fact, there was even this quarrel that we had. I was thinking that, oh my God, everything is over, that we're not going to, in fact, everything has scattered. But to my greatest surprise, we still saw ourselves, we came back together, we settled it, we talked it out. And see guys, like he never for one day stressed me, and I don't know, the kind of love he gave me, like even still now he's still giving me that kind of love. But the level of attention, the level of love that he was giving me, then we're still chatting before the marriage. In fact, it is something to study about. Like in fact, it's something that we need to study, because as an African girl, I've never had such experience before. Somebody loving you unconditionally, like without a reason. You get, it was weird to me. And in fact, at the beginning, I thought everything was just for cruise, for jokes, like maybe he's just using me to keep himself busy, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, I don't know, let me not judge, let's just see how everything goes. That was how conversations kept going. We kept going, like he even introduced me to some of his family in the UK, his friends, like guys, in fact, it was so beautiful. And now let me tell you something. My husband has been scammed online before. Yes, he has been scammed online before, because while we were talking, he told me that before he met me, that he was talking to this person that pretended to be a real person, that but the problem he had with that person is that since they started talking, that he hasn't seen this person on a video call. It has always been chatting, and whenever he asks for video call, the person will be like, I'm busy, I'm not around, I'm busy with work, always give one excuses or the other. Him being a sincere person, he always tried to understand that, yeah, maybe this person is actually busy, like for real, not knowing that this person was a scammer. The person was using another person's picture, and that was how the person kept asking him for money, asking him for gifts, asking him for that, and he kept sending money, until one day he decided, like, no, that I'm gonna stop this. That it doesn't make sense. Imagine you sending money, sending gift to somebody that you've not even seen on a video call before. The only thing that you guys does is just like sending messages. He was like, come on, come on, come on, it doesn't make sense. And that, according to him, that was how that conversation ended before he met me. And see, guys, let me tell you another thing. When we met, it wasn't easy for him to trust me because of the past experience he had. It wasn't easy. Like, everything I said is a lie. Like, he was taking everything I said as a lie, as if I was lying to him, or maybe I was trying to cheat him, or maybe trying to trick him. In fact, he was so careful. He was so careful. And I noticed that when it comes to releasing informations about him, he wasn't really open at first because of his past experience. Then, but as we kept going, kept talking, kept conversing, then he now started opening up little by little. And me, on my own part, I understand his story, because of course, if it was me, I would do the same thing. Because imagine somebody that you've not met scamming you. The person has been collecting money from you, and whenever you ask for video call, they always give you one excuses or the other. Do you understand? So I understood his experience, his past experience. So I was like, okay, so me, I know that I'm a real person. I'm not here to cheat him. I know what I want. Do you understand? Like, I'm here to, for real. I'm not here to cheat anybody, or maybe to make somebody feel bad or to hurt you. No. So, and I noticed that conversation, like, we clicked very well. Like, the chemistry between us was strong, especially our conversation. Like, we can talk for hours without even getting tired. That was how everything started. The conversations were going well. So he was like, can I visit him in the UK? So I was like, wow, me visiting you in the UK, that the truth is, I don't even have a passport. And I don't even know if it is possible for me to come visit you in the UK, because I won't lie. I told him that I'm not going to lie to him. I've never traveled out of Nigeria before. So it was like I should go get international passport for myself. He sent me money to go do my international passport. Then after that, then we started the visiting visa process. You guys, he paid for my visa fee. We started the process, like everything. And it was so unfortunate that my first visa, that's the visiting visa, was denied. And reasons was because of me. I'm not gonna lie, because his documents, everything was complete, was 100% okay. But the reasons that they gave was because of me, and they were like, they are not sure that I'm going to come back. Do you understand? So because of that, they had to like deny my visa. And that period when my visa got denied, I was so angry. I wasn't happy. I was already preparing to go to the UK. Then before you know it, my visa got denied. So that period, I was so upset. I wasn't happy. I was angry. Then he noticed that I wasn't okay with it. So he was like, that he thinks that he needs to come visit me in my country. That, although according to what he said, he was like, he has never been to Nigeria before, but he has been to Tunisia. Yeah, he has been to Tunisia before, but he hasn't been to Nigeria before. So like, even him too, he was scared, because he didn't even know what to expect. He didn't even know how Nigeria is. He don't even, like, do you understand that feeling? He was also scared. I'm not gonna lie, he was scared, because this is a place that you've never been to before. So before you know it, he started talking about marriage, about the process, the court wedding process, the traditional wedding process. In my head, I was like, wow, like, are you for real? Like, are you for real? Everything was just happening so fast. Although not so fast, because before he started talking about wedding process and all, I think we've been talking for like a year plus. It should be like 1 year, 8 months, or almost 2 years. Do you understand? Because we talked for like 2 good years before getting married. That's just the truth. And you guys, that's 2 years. We never missed a day without talking to each other. We were always talking every day. Even sometimes when we're quarreling with each other, we'll still talk on phone. But the only thing is that whenever he calls me on video call, he will just sit down, place his phone, and we'll be looking at each other. Do you understand? We might not even say anything, but just that look alone is okay for us. And that was how everything was going. Then after 2 years, exactly 2 years.
Another pause, guys. We have heard from Ogee that it took them 2 years before they met in real life. What I told you here is that chat with a guy, and within 3 months, make sure you know when you are meeting. You shouldn't chat with that guy and then it's 7 months, it's a year, and you just don't know when you guys are going to meet. But you chat, everything is flowing, the guy has never disappeared on you. You'll find yourself just giving someone company without knowing, and that guy maybe is married and doesn't have any plan of meeting you in real life. Save yourself time by knowing when you guys are meeting within a period of 3 months. Not day 2 of chatting, not at all. After you have created something, both of you like each other, both of you think that yes, it can work. So you hearing Ogee telling you it took them 2 years, you're like, Bella, isn't that too long? But if you have heard her carefully, told you after talking, this guy invited her to the UK, right? She went through the visa process, right? But it got denied. So after the denial, that is when the boyfriend had to organize himself and then come to Nigeria. But that one that is wasting your time will never even do an attempt of inviting you. Yeah, he'll never do that. Some, if you ask them, they will tell you, I don't know. When are we going to meet? I don't know. So if you're telling me I don't know, why should I keep on wasting my time chatting with you that you don't even know when you're going to meet me? Because you guys, when you meet in real life, that is when your relationship becomes real, becomes a real one. Yeah, let's continue.
2 years, exactly 2 years. We started planning about the marriage, the court wedding, marriage registration, the traditional marriage, because of course he didn't know anything about the traditional marriage, because me, I'm an Igbo girl. I told him that this is how it is in my country and also in my tribe, that you must do, we have this thing that we call traditional marriage, that is Igbo. If you are Igbo, of course you know what I'm talking about, and this thing is very compulsory, because if you don't do it, that means there is no marriage, there is nothing like marriage. So, and the beautiful part of it is that when I told him about the traditional marriage, he didn't even argue it. Instead, he was like, how much will everything cost? So I was like, okay, I'm going to calculate everything, then I will tell you how much the whole thing will cost. So he was like, if I'm going to calculate everything, that I should calculate both the court wedding and also the traditional, so we'll have a budget. And in my head, I was like, God, is this how people get married? Because everything was just going smoothly without stress. Like, gosh.
So guys, the most asked question that I always get is, Bella, how can I tell the guy is the one? One of the signs, I'm saying one of the signs, I'm not saying it's everything. When you see that, then he's the one. No, but one of the signs, everything will be moving smoothly. That guy will not stress you all. There won't be unnecessary stress. If the stress is to come, will come from maybe when you're doing the visa process, will come from missing each other, will come from electricity problem, the network. You know how Africa is if you're from Africa. Yeah, so sometimes you might not talk, or you might want to talk, but because of bad network, it won't happen. So that is where the stress will come from, but not someone putting you in a situation whereby you feel like you're walking on eggshells all the time. You're scared. Should I say this to him? What if I say this? How is he gonna react? Oh my God. Or every time it is drama. Okay, she said it is okay to have fights. I agree with her, but it also depends with the fights that you guys gonna have, because some fights might be the sign that your marriage is gonna be bad, is gonna be toxic, is going to be with full of fights. But there's some fights, like I said, which come from maybe cultural differences, and it is not maybe him not understanding your culture, maybe you not understanding his culture and how they do things. So those are just normal things, and you can work on them with time. solve each and everything. That one cannot make your marriage not work. But when you find you're having fights, the guy is jealous for no reason, all the time he's looking for the reason to fight. Girl, when you see that, run for your life. Yeah, but yes, of course, misunderstandings of here and there can be there. No marriage that is perfect. I've been telling you, even mine isn't perfect. Yeah, some misunderstandings can happen. We all human beings. But back to the point, when you find that right guy, everything will be moving very smoothly. All the time, you will be happy. When you think of your man, you'll just be smiling and blushing. Yeah, that is when you'll know I've found the right guy. But when you find a guy and all the time you're worried, all the time your inner voice is telling you something is wrong, listen to it, dear sister. Yeah, so let's continue with the story.
I did the calculation, I sent to him, and he sent me money to start the process and everything, and immediately applied for his Nigerian visa, and he submitted his documents, everything. He got his visa. Now, let me tell you, you guys, the day he was to travel to Nigeria, I asked him to do a video because he told me that he's already in the airport. So I was like, do a video, let me see you. So when he sent me that video, you guys, in fact, if you see that video, you will know that he's not happy. At the same time, he's not sad. Why? Because imagine going to a place you've never, like, you've not been there before. You don't even know what to expect. You don't even know the kind of the only thing you know is that yes, you're going to Nigeria, but you don't even know what to expect. So like, he wasn't looking that lively and happy. Do you understand? And immediately I saw that video, I understood his state, like I understood his feeling, and immediately I was like, I'm going to make sure that he doesn't regret his coming to Nigeria, because that's a lot. That is a lot. Because imagine somebody coming all the way from the UK to Nigeria just because of me. Guys, I felt so loved and so happy. And even when he sent me the video when he was already in the airport, I was so happy. I was like, wow, this thing is real low. I was like, God, this thing is real low. This thing is real low. Like play. Oh, this thing is real low.
So I have noticed something very special in Ogee. Yeah, it is very, very special, and you can't find it in every woman. I've been trying my best to train my babies to be appreciative. Yeah. Even if something is very small, be appreciative. When Ogee watched the video clip that the boyfriend sent to her, and just seeing the facial expression was like, he seems somehow worried. And what he has done to me, like traveling that far, coming to Nigeria to see me, it is really big. It makes me feel very special and loved. So I'm going to try my best and make sure he does not regret it. That is being appreciative. Yeah, and I know gave him the best treatment ever. When he arrived. And you know, when you appreciate a man, he becomes happy. He feels like you are on the same page. You understand each other. And whatever money he invested in, whatever efforts he invested in, he feels very, very satisfied. So I know those big-headed ladies will be like, why should I make the guy feel satisfied? For what? Yes, he should come see me. I'm the girlfriend. Guys, never reason like that. Because when you reason like that, or when a guy comes to see you and then you start acting weird, you start acting as if it is your right, you know, for this guy to come see you without appreciating him to come. And I know some of my babies, you're laughing right now, because one of the things I've been telling you is when your man arrives at the airport, you go to hug him. The words that you should whisper to him is, thank you for coming to see me. I appreciate very, very much, and this means a lot. Okay, those should be the first words to tell this guy. Yeah, because really it's not easy, and you have come across those players, guys that aren't serious. will agree with me that it is not something easy to meet someone online and you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you have never met, and he decides to invest his money just to come see you, to be with you. Those who come with good intentions though. Yeah, so when a guy comes, please treat him good, be a good girl, show him all your good qualities. If the plans are not to get married on the first visit, but make sure he enjoys so that when he goes back to his country, we'll never forget, because the experience he will have with you, when he thinks about it, will be like, no, that lady made me feel so special, made me feel so loved. I've never felt that kind of way with any woman, and that way you're going to win his heart. But this is if the guy is a keeper, because the guy who isn't a keeper, you can do everything. But it won't work. So learn to differentiate before you even meet if that guy is a keeper or he is not a keeper. If he is not a keeper, we don't let him come, okay? Or when he comes, we don't give him our time. But if he is a keeper, when he comes, then girl, you have to go extra. Yeah, so thank you so much, Ogee, for what you did to your boyfriend. For me, what I can say, I'm so proud of you.
So I registered for the court wedding and also the traditional wedding, and when he came, I introduced him to my family. And see, you guys, there's something about my husband. He has this likable spirit. In fact, anybody that comes across him will just end up liking him. At first, I was even scared that my family might not like him. I don't know how the relationship will be, things like that. But to my greatest surprise, when he met my family, the way he blended so easily, in fact, the relationship was, my mother liked him, my father, my siblings. I was surprised. Like, I was so happy. And him too, he loved my family because of the way they received him, they welcomed him. Guys, like, it still feels like I'm dreaming. I'm not gonna lie. How he came, we got married, and of course he stayed for some time before going back. And currently now I'm preparing for my relocation. You guys, everything happened so fast. It seems like dream. And look at my ring. I'm just so happy. Sometimes I will sit down and I will be like, just imagine that I didn't even try using the dating site. Like, I didn't even go there. I won't meet him and he won't even meet me. Or maybe his suspicion would have just ended and he won't go there again. Do you understand? The reason why we met ourselves was because I made a move by going to the dating site, and him too, he also made a move by also joining the dating site, and he subscribed, because me, I didn't subscribe. I was using the free version. Do you understand? So that's why I always tell ladies that even if you don't have money to subscribe for the dating site, you can also use the free version. The only thing is that you should know how to use it. You should have like a strategy. See, I always tell ladies that the dating site is all about strategy. It's just all about positioning yourself well. That's just the secret. Position yourself well. Of course, you will meet the unserious ones. You will meet the ones that will tell you, show me this one, show me your body, show me this one. The same way you're meeting the unserious ones, that is how you also meet the serious ones. And this mindset that ladies used to have, that the dating site is fake, that there are scammers, no real people there, that is not true. This is me telling you, it is not true. Yes, I know in the dating site there are scammers, but at the same time there are real people. Just like you, there are also real people with genuine intentions. Do you understand? The only thing you need is just for you to be patient and give your effort, give your all, and know why you're there. Some people, they are there to scam people, and are you there to also scam, or you're there to look for genuine connection? So these are questions you ask yourself if this is actually what you want or what you're looking for. I just want to encourage somebody out there, somebody that has lost it, somebody that in fact that has lost hope in love. That's because, of course, I know how African men are. African men, they can be very stressful. In fact, they are stressful. Not even can be stressful. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this is me trying to encourage somebody. Go try the dating site. Go try the dating app. You never can tell. You might meet that special person. You might meet your husband there. You might meet your wife. You never can tell. Do you understand? So this is my story, and I just want to say a very big thank you to Bella. In fact, she contributed to all of this, because it was even from her channel that I got to see a list of dating sites, and I had to pick some and go and try it. And it was from her dating site that I got to know that yes, people are really like meeting these men face to face and they are getting married. Do you understand? At first I didn't even know that all of that, like all of these are possible. I thought it's just like story. But when I started watching her channel, when I started consuming her content, I got to know that wow, this thing is real low. You know, I was like, okay, let me try it. Since people are doing it, let me just try my luck and see if it's going to work for me. And you guys, it did work. So thank you so much, Bella. Thank you for your platform. Your platform is really doing a lot. In fact, you're doing more than you're thinking. Seriously, because you don't know what you're doing for ladies, especially we black women. You don't know what you're doing for us. So this is me saying thank you, guys, and don't forget to connect with me on my YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook with the name It's Ogee. So connect with me.
So dear friends, before I end this video, I want to say thank you so much to Ogee. Thank you so much for appreciating. It means a lot to me, because me sharing the success love stories, sharing the tips and tricks is helping you guys out there to find love. I feel so good. Yeah, so thanks a lot. Be blessed. I wish you all the best in your marriage, in your visa process to relocate to the UK. Guys, let us wish Ogee and the husband all the best in their marriage. Yeah, and please guys, do not forget to connect with Ogee. She shared her social media accounts names, so I'll be putting all of them here so that you can go and connect with her. We all have something to learn from each other. So support our girl. It is Ogee on YouTube. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. God bless you for watching this video till now. I appreciate much, and give this video a thumbs up if you have liked it. Share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will enjoy this video and learn something. Watch my other videos too. They are so good. You will learn a lot of new things. Don't forget to comment below what you think about this video. I would like to know. Until next time, guys, I love you so much. You're always here in my heart. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.